we have with us Elizabeth Rosito. And she spent 20 years in Silicon Valley and Boston tech leadership, managing $100 million in product and building communities of over 4 million members across 180 countries. She eventually left corporate when the cost of staying outweighed everything the title and salary promised. Now, as a career pivot and executive coach specializing in nervous system regulation, she helps high-performing professionals do the same, build a visible professional brand, translate their experience, and become a top candidate in any industry. Elizabeth is also a client of mine, so I know her and her work intimately. I cannot wait for you to get to know her. She is a genius. I would love for you to share a little bit about like, where were you when you hired me? Like, what did you feel like you really needed support with?
Yeah, I'd say close to 2 years in, maybe around 18 months. And I'd had success, but like you talk about, it was really feast or famine. And I had varying energy because I have several autoimmune diseases and, trying to figure out how to balance that. I knew, yes, I had the story to tell and I was confident in it, but how do I tell it? How do I translate it? How do I tell the more personal, vulnerable side? That visibility gremlin, that's why I decided to work with you. I'd been listening to your podcast for a long time. We'd been in a different astrology community together, and I got to just know you and really trust your authenticity. And you were the right person, I think, at that time to help hold me both accountable, but hold me in a safe space to say, okay, this is what I've been through, and this is what helped me level up. And this is like really the process in which you can do it in a way that isn't like making your nervous system go haywire, right? You can do it with joy, you can do it with play, you can do it with ease. I don't know if I can swear on this, but
Yeah, you can.
you once just let it be fucking easy. And I actually would write that at the top of my planner and my to-do list every single week as a reminder, right? We don't even realize like the way in which we work when we start entrepreneurship is something like we carry with us. And I felt those like creeping back in. And so I was like, all right, Sarah is the person for me. She's just so perfect at copy and being able to translate her stories and ideas so crystal clearly and practically. But you had that side of wisdom too. That's what really gravitated me towards working together.
Oh, amazing. I love that so much. Thank you for that reflection. And what would you say were the most valuable results that you achieved as a result of the work that we did together?
Yeah, it was an interesting process. So you helped me realize that like I didn't have to do the cold DMs because I hated doing them, right? And trying to follow up a sales in the DM and it's like not working. Hey, let's do something different. And so I love building relationships with people and really helping them. So we designed together that, if you will, kind of study. I did a gratitude campaign in the fall. I knew so many people and my friends were getting laid off. And I said, hey, for anyone who's going through this transition, isn't sure what's next, is having a really hard time, I'm giving away 20 free calls, right? No pitch, just a conversation. And I also was going to use that to write a series of articles. Like I was building like this data. And from those conversations, it was during the holidays, it was at the end of the year, but I ended up having a 27K month in January and I signed my like highest number of clients ever. And yes, it started like in October and November, but those were all people who came in through those conversations.
Incredible. Yay. And for anyone who is thinking about working with me, what would you tell them?
I'd say, honestly, take the leap, but be honest and give yourself space, right? You're going to try to do everything, do all the courses, do the amazing amount of resources, but the magic is really in between in the days. It's in talking to you, it's in the voice notes, it's in learning how to like take your chart, your solar return or your lunar return, and like go on a walk with your voice note and like let it move through your body and like really feel where is that emotion coming up or where is that story sitting for you or where is it stuck maybe and what do you want to do about it or hey I'm just really I'm having a hard time with this. I feel stuck. I'm really not sure what the path is forward. And I say if you're not willing to go there and really be vulnerable, you're not going to get as much out of it as possible. And so if you're really feeling lost or you really want to work on your storytelling and you want to work on how do I create content? How do I like build relationships and an audience in a way that feels really authentic and aligned? I'd say that's a good point to work with you.
Amazing. Thank you. I appreciate you sharing that so much.